Hey guys, I'm Greg.
And I'm Devyn.
And you're watching How to Play Paintball. Okay, so obviously today is a little bit different. Devyn, my wife, is here in the video. She has played paintball before, so she's allowed to be on the channel.
Only once.
Once, but she did shoot the refs a bunch of times and knew how to walk a lux. So that's my girl. So today is a little bit different, and the reason why Devyn is on the video with me is we are going to be doing a drawing to benefit a really great organization that Devyn and I have been a part of. It's been a couple years now. So what we want to do first is I'm just going to mention what the prizes are. You can see them here, and then we'll go into a little bit about the organization and then how it is that you can actually enter into the drawing itself. So first off, a huge thank you to New York Extreme. They actually are giving us a brand new Planet Eclipse CS2. There's really only two ways to get one of these guns, and that is by either being on the team or buying one from one of the players. So thank you guys for doing that. They're a great team. They're hilarious to watch too. So I wanted to make sure that we had a representation with MacDev. So since ML Kings are a MacDev team, I want to make sure that that was there. And what we have from MacDev is the Clone 5 Infinity. So what separates this from the other Clone 5s is that it has the prime internals inside of it. So it's going to shoot awesome, have great air efficiency, and it's just an all-around great gun. Actually, the owner of the Kings still uses his, and it shoots awesome. So it's going to shoot great for you guys as well. So enough about the prizes. We'll go into that in a little bit as to how it is you can actually go ahead and enter the drawing. But I wanted Devyn to actually go through and explain a little bit about the history of BRITE and why we support BRITE and where the money from this is going to be going to.
So BRITE stands for Bringing Relief Internationally Through Education. It was founded in 2008 by Nadia and Joe Ojo, who are some friends of ours from church. And they went to visit Rodai because that's where Nadia's family is from, and they just developed this incredible passion for helping the community there. The people of Rodai are in this really secluded area where they don't have running water, electricity, or access to education. So Nadia and Joe were both in education as their profession, and so they really felt like they could make a difference there in Rodai. And so in 2008 they started BRITE, and in 2009 the school was created there. So the benefit of having this school in Rodai is that the students who live in that, the children who live in that community have access to a solid education without having to walk for miles or cross rivers or do things that people here in the US don't even think about because it's not hurdles that we have to face here. So they started the school in 2009 and it has just completely taken off.
So Rodai is actually in the southern part of Haiti, and a lot of you probably don't know Haitian geography. So the reason why that they started in Haiti, like Devyn said, is because of Nadia being from there. And it's bringing relief internationally. They do want to eventually go worldwide, but because of her heart and just her roots are there, that's why they're starting in Haiti.
So one of the other main benefits of having a school in the community in Rodai is not only just easier access to education, it's also saving the children from potential traumatizing situations. So a lot of the times in Haiti, parents will see the need for education, they'll have a desire for their children to have a good education, but they don't have access to it. So they'll end up reaching out to a family member or friend, be it in Port-au-Prince or some other city that has more of those opportunities, and they'll offer to send their child to live with them so that they can go to school. And what ends up happening in some situations is those children end up being what they refer to as child slaves. They call them restaveks. So these children end up not really getting the education that their parents believe that they're going to be getting, and they end up becoming child slaves. They're doing manual labor, they're cleaning the house, they're doing all these things that were never actually what they were intended to do when they went there. So the great thing about having education in that community is that they have access to it right where they're from. They can stay with their families, and they're safer. They're able to be in a place where it's familiar to them, it's their home, so they don't have to travel too far to get that education.
So what's really great is Devyn and I have actually been able to go down to Rodai and visit the school. Devyn's been down there a couple more times than I have. But what's fantastic is when you actually visit it, you see that the parents are able to basically watch their child go to school and then come home every single day. And on top of that, every school day the child is given a hot meal. So along with having that education, they are getting the nutrition that they're going to need that they might not have otherwise been able to get. Rhode is a very secluded area. I mean, when we were driving through there, in taps is basically what it's called. It's like a truck basically, and you tap on it, and that's why it's called tap. So it's a taxi. And we had to drive through part of a river and then over through some other thing. It's crazy how far out these people actually are, but they're very resilient people, very just strong people. They want to be able to provide for their children to make sure that they can have a better life than their I guess grandparents or themselves. They want to make sure that they can go ahead and have that for them.
So in addition to the education piece that BRITE offers, there are a few other programs that we think are just really incredible. So one of the other programs there at the school in Rhode that's a newer program is the medical program. Unfortunately, that program was founded out of some more sad situations, students who really actually ended up passing away because of the illnesses that they had, and no one wants to see that happen. And so while the people in Rhode now have access to education, they still lack access to quality medical care. So BRITE has initiated a new piece of that program so that we have a doctor and a nurse who are regularly coming to visit the students. We have medical supplies on hand able to help out in those situations. And we're really excited to see where that program goes. It's still relatively new, but it's much needed, and we're so excited that we've been able to expand to offer that. But one of the other things that I really love about BRITE is that they're all about empowering people in the community to provide for themselves. We're not about handouts or just giving people things that they need. It's really about educating and providing ways for people to take care of themselves. So one of the things in the community of Rhode that they've done that's not just for the students, the kids, but for the community as a whole is to initiate a community store. So we have a building, and there are people in the community who are working at that store selling goods to raise money for the community. So it's really empowering the people in that area to be able to have a self-sustaining community, so that they can really build up their local economy and take care of themselves. So the goal with BRITE is not to stay in Rhode forever. The goal is to build it up so that it can take care of itself and move to another area, because there are areas all over the world that need help. One of the other programs that is really just an amazing program that goes along with that self-sufficiency theme is the microloan program. So that program, we give small loans to aspiring business people or people who already have something started. They just need a little bit of a boost. So we give a small loan to them just to help them build up their business, and then they continue to work on their product or their business model, whatever it is, and we provide the resources to help them be successful with that, and then they pay back that loan. And it was really exciting. A couple of months ago we had our first loan repaid in full, which is really what it's all about, giving people a little bit of a step just to get them where they need to be, and then they can keep going on their own. So that's one of the programs we're really excited about as well. And one of the other programs for after the typical K-12 education is Brighter Future. So this program is dedicated to helping those who seek something after their regular K-12 education, be it college or some other training. We believe that education can really make a difference in someone's life, and we're really excited about where BRITE is going, and excited for this next school year as we're closing out this current one. Excited to see what's going to happen in the upcoming year.
So you can see that there's a lot of stuff that BRITE does. If you want more information, I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. I'll put in the about section or the description of this video, so down below I'll actually link BRITE's website, so if you wanted to go and check it out, there's ways of sponsoring a child. You can just give money if you wanted to. There's a lot of things that you can do, or if you want to go down and visit. Haiti is beautiful. It's awesome to go down there. The food is great too, so if you like food, I do, so it was good to go down there, and you can get a lobster meal for like $12. So that was nice. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can go down and help out there. It's really going to change your perspective on a lot of things. But again, I don't want this to be a 30-minute long video. So how is it that you can actually go ahead and enter to win these guns? So again, thank you again to New York Extreme for providing one of their private label markers. Again, you can't get one of these unless you're on the team or someone sells it to you. Or I guess if you stole it from them, but don't do that because there's only like 15 in the world, something like that. And then with the clone, awesome shooting gun. Again, the owner of the ML Kings loves his Clone 5 Infinity. It's a great shooting gun. So down below, you're gonna find a link to a website called Raffle Creator. So why are we going through Raffle Creator? One, it's a lot easier to have it where everything is all in one place and we're able to not have to deal with PayPal and doing all this stuff. And there's a lot of issues with drawings that if you use PayPal, it can kind of become a rat's nest. So one of the main reasons too that we are using Raffle Creator is not everyone has a PayPal account. So this way, if you want to use a debit card, you can do that. So tickets are only going to be $20 a ticket. So if you want to buy one ticket, if you want to buy 100 tickets, that's really up to you. But remember, both of these guns combined, their retail value is over $2,000. So you're helping out a great cause and also having a great chance of winning some fantastic shooting markers. So thank you again to New York Extreme for giving one of their private label markers, as well as MacDev for the Clone 5 Infinity. It's really great to have the support of friends as well as sponsors to be able to go and do something great for an organization that both of us really believe in. So I guess that's the video, guys. Be sure to click that link down in the, I'll put it down here as well, but also in the About section or the description section of this video, I'm gonna have the link there. So be sure to share this. It's a really great organization. You have a great chance of winning some fantastic markers. So go buy some tickets. Thank you for watching. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.